on the terrorist side.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do, choose to go for. Potentially, we could see them try to spice things up a bit, take out of their comfort zone, warm up on that T side, but you never know.
So here we go. It does seem like the team swap has come in, and it's going to be United Estonia. They opted to stay on the terrorist side. No, they haven't. We do seem to have some technical difficulties.
Okay, yeah, apparently they will be sticking then. We're live when the countdown goes down. So in 11 seconds, we'll be jumping in underway. We've noticed they're starting off on that T side. Xenex over on the CT side, fighting out on the first map, which will be Cash. This is going to be a big boy.
Yeah, so interesting as well. After winning the 9th round, United Estonia Smash have opted to start on the terrorist side. Let's see what they can do. Again, something we need to bear in mind is the fact that Charlie, at the moment at this event, is their 5th. Normally online in the build-up to these finals, they've been competing with Cal. He hasn't been able to make it, so I wonder whether that's going to end up making a bit of a difference. But in general, the Xenex lineup, on the other hand, full of very experienced UK lads. So let's see who's going to come out on top. In my opinion, I think it's going to be a great game to watch.
Yeah, and Lumji playing in his prime position there, named after him, holding the angle, getting ready for this potential onslaught to come out from the terrorist side. They're all crooking up, getting ready, just hiding out in that smoke. Lumji just patient, lying in wait, ready to lay down the law. Tags one, is able to slay him, but he does quickly get picked off by Charlie there as the B site is going to get taken.
Yeah, so unlucky that Lumji could not find that second kill, but Shiki gets it. The beast from the northeast with a quick and easy headshot onto Fetz. Bomb gone down towards the B bomb site. And Jackie, the CT's there rotating in. Can they retake the bomb site and defuse that bomb?
They definitely are in a position to do so. Shiki going out there, tapping away, gets the headshot onto Charlie through the walls. They charge down. MCK trucks behind, does get picked off by Shiki there, and they will be able to reclaim that site, losing only one man. Lumji, who did a really good job there early on the round, just delaying them enough time to let the CTs come over and retake the site with absolute ease, claiming that first round on the board.
Yeah, exactly, precisely. Even though he was so close to getting that second kill and he didn't, you hit the nail on the head when you said he delayed the terrorists. None of them could infiltrate that B bomb site whilst Lumji was there. And even though the delay was only for 3 or 4 seconds, that makes a massive difference when you consider the amount of distance that Xenex need to travel to rotate over from mid and from the A bomb site over towards B. But here we go. It's United Estonia Smash, who bought up the armor and the Rec 9s. And let's see where they're going to go. It does look like they're going to waste little to no time advancing straight towards the B bomb site, but Ash is ready and waiting with this from Ash. Double from Ash. Out comes the pistol. It's Shiki who's joining in on the action from the upper area. And if they can prevent United Estonia from getting bomb plant here, then it could be a very solid round for Xenex.
The nade's going over, attempts to do a little bit more damage, but it won't quite connect on anyone. Still holding on the site currently. They haven't been able to get off and get themselves into some better after plant positions, so it's not going to be too fantastic for the Ts, but still just holding out. Tech 9 there on HS. Fetz with the Famous, he was able to salvage as the push comes out. Ben gets dropped down. HS still tapping away with that Tech 9, but it won't work out for him. Shaney able to rail straight through him, and the bomb defuse will come out. Xenex closely scraping through to get that second round there.
Yeah, most certainly will. 2-0 to Xenex. Losing 3 out of 5 players, not ideal, but what's important for Xenex now is they keep that cash flowing, they keep the momentum flowing, and rack up this third and final, what you'd consider easy round on the board, thanks to winning the pistol round. United Estonia Smash, they bought up armor that last round because they did not plant the bomb on the pistol. And now they've pretty much limited themselves to only P250s because they want to buy up come the next round. They've sent no men towards a B bomb site, and Xenex have pushed it, so they've gotten a lot of information, so Ben knows that he's got company coming towards A.
Shaney being able to shut down Naga, firing away. Oh, they almost line up for him there, but he switches out to the Tech 9 and gets another 2 follow-up frags. Shiki chucking the nade over, blowing HS completely out of the server, and Shaney comes in for the 4th and final frag of that round. Almost gets the 5K. Yeah,
solid stuff from Xenex. Again, not too difficult up against unarmored opponents, but this is where United Estonia Smash really need to step things up. AK's coming out in full force. Charlie opting to go for the AWP. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, the AWP, especially on both the T and CT side on a map like Cash, can be crucial. The AWP sniper rifle battles you have at mid on boost, or to get that entry pick, sniffing it out in A main towards the A bomb site. A lot of the time, you see it utilize the same position. Charlie's in at mid. Sometimes, they sneak a player in towards A main to take a peek towards quad. But at the moment, what's worrying for United Estonia Smash is that they're not really leaving anyone towards the B side of the bomb site, and that's giving Xenex the freedom to set up quite comfortably and gather a lot of intel when they push that side of the map.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more leeway there, and they can work out exactly what's going on. And see, right now, they've really taken that step back. I mean, as you were saying, after dropping HS so early on into the round, they don't want to, like, you know, run the risk of charging into a brick wall, losing everything here, because this really is the round where, even though they're a player down, still potentially they can find their way back into it. Dividing into this where they're looking to be taking the A play. Naga here over at B just to try and still sell the idea that they're putting some pressure on. It's not a complete A take just yet, but Shaney is ready with a backup of Ben as well. It shouldn't be too hard for them to at least get 1 or 2 frags, but Charlie chimes in, shuts down Shiki. This is good stuff coming out from him. It's allowed Mick to slip out onto the side there.
Yeah, Charlie, he spotted the foot of Ben early on in the round as well. But the question is, even though he's bleeding internally on 9 HP, can Shaney save the day? So close to getting a triple. It's going to be Ben to finish off the final man in Fets. And Nugga, well, he's on the opposite side of the map. He was the lurker towards B. And now he's got to try and take on 4 angry Xenex players, and he's not even going to bother. He's holding on to this AK, holding on to his armor and helmet and the odd bit of utility here and there. $4,900 on him. Right decision, but so unlucky, because I feel like Charlie did the hard work in finding that first frag and dealing the damage onto Ben, but unfortunately it just crumbled thanks to Shaney's antics.
Yeah, Shaney going big there, and I mean, this is what I said, he's the one for watch for me when it comes down to these sort of really crazy plays. Right now, he's not died a single time. 8 frags on the board for him. He's been ripping through people round after round. This is what I wanted to see coming out.
Yeah, so as we can see, the odds. These are the odds for the entire best of 3. Xenex quite clear favourites, as we covered before. The defending champions of the ESL UK Premiership, even though they've got 3 different players. But still, you know, the organisation, the team as a whole, wants to defend their title.
Cheeky wants to keep it going.
Yeah, he's obviously, him and Lumji were 2 original members from that team that emerged as champions last time round.
Trying to hold my door as his teammates flood out onto the site, but Ben chiming in. Shaney once again turns it into the double kill, tries to go for that triple, and he will be able to get it onto Nugga. There's the 4K. Round after round, Shaney has been blowing up. What is going on?
Well, his reaction there, just to the left of our screen, like, all in a day's work, guys, all in a day's work. You know, I do this in my sleep, I hold the A-bomb site on cash, but really well played from Shaney. But again, it's not like he had much to deal with from his opponents, and this is where he's really going to be tested. Charlie's opted to go for the AWP again. He got given a bit of freedom towards A main last time round, got the entry kill, but then it crumbled as they pushed towards A. Now he's trying his luck at mid. Can he catch Shiki out in C? Yes, he can. Great kill from Charlie, and now United Estonia Smash need to build on this.
Yeah, that's a nice pick there, but they can't let things get to their heads. They have to keep calm, work with this. You've got the advantage. Let the frags come to you. Take it slow. And that's just what they're going to do. Not jumping into the unknown too fast here. Just slowing down a little bit, trying to gain mid control and see where they can work from there. But Shaney already on the aggressive, taking complete control of A main. He's aware that they're not pushing towards the A site. Can relay that information to Ben, who's rotated off to support Lumji and Ash.
Fantastic play from United Estonia Smash. That's why the mid control is so important. You get control of vents, it gives you that secondary gateway towards a B bomb site. But Ash is actually holding off the incoming troops, gets 1 kill but cannot make it a double. And now Shaney, who's the hero over towards A, needs to become a hero now. Over here towards the B bomb site, he finds 1, gets the double, and this could very well be the start of something special for Shaney. Let's see if he can do it.
Doing damage all across so far on that A site, gets another kill. The one-on-one situation, Charlie, the last man standing, backs up with the tapping away, but he gets killed! Shaney is able to kill him! No HP left on him, somehow he takes him down! What is going on? Shaney is unkillable, this man is inhuman!
Shaney is a god at the moment. I don't know what they gave him in the hotel for breakfast, but it's definitely getting the job done.
16-0, Shaney destroying United Estonia Smash.
Well, you remember how crucial won a bit of money for getting a collateral kill with the AWP? Betway tell us there's also a prize for the first player who can get 30 kills in 1 game. And Shaney could very well have managed to, he could have managed to secure himself that prize because, let's be honest, there's plenty of rounds left in this game.
6 rounds in as he'd already got 16 frags.
Exactly.
He's on a very steady track to drop that 30 bomb.
Fingers crossed for him. But Charlie, he pulled out that Glock and he just didn't deal enough damage at the end. I thought, yeah, Shaney was so low on HP that surely Charlie was going to hit them shots with the Glock. But somehow Shaney pulls off the impossible. And let's see whether United Estonia Smash are finally going to find the right key to unlock the Xenex defense this time round. Nugget again gets the entry frag, and HS outside of B will make Ash hit the deck. So the B bomb site in the hands of United Estonia. Fingers crossed they can actually hold on to it this time round.
With the pens, look out. Shaney the Shark sliding through the water to try and pick off a couple of the players on that B site. Shiki's gone for the peek, but backed off now. Just taking their time, waiting for that bomb to go down. It's now finally gone down. There's 2 players still from that T side, though, hiding on site. They're not going to try and get off, and they've actually taken a bit of damage for it. Shiki being able to tag through the box. Ben gets one. HS does retaliate, though, dropping Shiki. Naga in a nice position to get the frag onto Shaney. If Shaney is not prepared, but it's not going to matter. HS is able to capitalize. HS turns it into the 2K, and UE Smash finally get around on the board.
Yeah, solid stuff from United Estonia. This is more like it, and they need to use this now as momentum, something to build on. Shaney, 17 kills already, edging closer and closer to that Betway title. Question is, can he do it? But anyways, no AWPs just yet coming out from Xenex, and I don't think that's really surprising when you consider the individuals within this side.
Yeah. It's more as well with the setup that they're playing. They've got that sort of pro style of the CT half where they just hold the 5 rifles. They have more flexibility, especially to retake B. And with Ash currently on B, trying to hold it off, he's very blind right now as the push comes out. HS and Nugget working there on the tag team, but from behind, oh, Nugget very closely brushes past, but it's not going to matter. HS will be the one to capitalize on it. Shiki and Shaney, though, the tag team, chiming in with 2 frags of their own.
Nugget just about catches a glimpse of one of the rotating players in Xenex, making his way in from CT spawn, but Shiki is lurking from behind, and I think HS may very well have seen him, and he'll headshot him as well, living up to his name. And now it's down to Ben and Shaney to try and pull off the retake. Charlie's dancing around the boxes, and well, I think that was Ben who just took his silencer off at the wrong time.
A little bit of an apple crumble there, misplay.
He's human, it happens. It happens to the best of us. But I don't think it would have made that much of a difference in the end anyways. So 6-2, and the Xenex economy has finally broken up. And let's see whether United Estonia Smash can finally reduce the deficit to 6-3 now.
See, it's going to be interesting as well to see how Xenex take this, being in the first round where really they're at a disadvantage here. If they're actually going to go for just an information play or just a shock and awe style play, or just take this fairly default, just, you know, take it as a gun round. Right now, with the 2 players on mid, just, you know, getting a little bit aggressive. One actually playing very close. Shiki holding mid control there, sends Shaney back towards that A site to defend, but UE Smash, they're not interested in A and B site is the place to be, it seems.
It is, but Shiki could be having a party if he's not careful. And the second I say that, he has his head taken off by Feds. HS is going to get a Molotov kill onto Lumji whilst the bomb continues to make its way towards A with pretty much little to no resistance. The final man in Ben for the CT side over towards B, and the bomb will go down on A, and he'd do well here to get a kill and pick up an AK-47 and sort of stay alive and take it with him into the next round.
Yeah, hopefully so. That does mean he is going to have to try and find a frag here. No one coming his way. HS actually going for the peek there. Potentially he could land this one dig, but through the box. HS straight rails him. He won't be able to get through that round with anything at all.
So CTs, they can mount up these big bad weapons again. Can they make it 7 rounds? If United Estonia were to lose this one, they'll have more than enough in the bank to force things back up again. So it's important that Xenex on this much more expensive counter-terrorist side start to build up or rebuild up that economy again. HS making his way with the rest of the United Estonia troops over towards that smaller bomb site. Molotovs flying in to clear out any potential hiding spots for the bomb site. And now this is Ash, his chance to go massive. Lumji gets one. Fets in a blink of an eye burns down Ash, and HS will get an AK kill as well. And the B bomb site again is in the hands of United Estonia. And the retake, well, it's on the cards. Can they do it this time round though?
Looks like they won't actually even be opting to go for it, just backing off to try and hold on to those rifles and that AWP in the hands of Shiki. No reason, just throw them into the wind. Not got the confidence, they're not prepared to go for this and risk it for a biscuits. They will just hold on to that for another round. And it's interesting to see how UE now will, you know, assured they take this round, will have 4 rounds on the trot. They finally got that confidence and have been able to do some damage. It looked like you you know, you couldn't touch Xenex for those first 6 rounds. They seemed unstoppable.
I mean, in all honesty, I think Xenex have just not been dynamic enough. I'm quite confident, ever since the pistol round where Lumji went towards B with Ash, they've been playing with just Ash over on the B bomb site by himself. And it's become quite clear with United Estonia Smash planting the bomb 3 times over towards that B bomb site, that they've sussed out exactly how Xenex are setting up on that B bomb site, that it is well and truly Ash all by himself, and all it takes is just sending 4 or 3 players in there to outnumber him and plant that bomb with smokes going down towards CT spawn and upper to block off and slow down the retake. So Xenex, for me, they need to change things up, and we can already see them putting Lumji on that B bomb site, taking him back there as he was on the pistol round. So United Estonia this time opting to go towards A. Let's see whether they can break in.
No way around here. Dancing through the smoke as they begin to push out. Ooh, interesting stuff. Ben trying to retaliate. Naga picks him off. They haven't done too fantastically to defend the site. The T side have got complete control now, and the retake will surely be on. Shiki holding a nice angle with the AWP that potentially finds himself a frag but slightly misses.
It's raiding smokes over here towards the A bomb site, slowing things down for Team Xenex. It's going to be Lumji. He's going to use that underarm throw. Oh, he's literally hugging Charlie, but he does find the kill in the end as he looks to massacre more. But it's going to be him who will get annihilated by Fets. Both Fets and Nugga coming in to get a kill apiece. And Shiki, the beast from the northeast, not much of a beast as things currently stand. He has to pull out and hold on to this AWP.
Yeah, got to just back off. Doesn't want to get rid of it, but he is getting heavily pushed. The onslaught of the T's that are charging towards him. They don't want to allow him to save this weapon. Shiki is primed and ready. Slightly misses the AWP shot, though. Not only will he be not able to use his weapon, he's given Nugga a little bit of an advantage here as well.
Unlucky there for Shiki. Went for the no-scope. I think he was worried as soon as the United Estonia players got a little bit too close. Didn't want to zoom in, but what a comeback so far from United Estonia Smash. It's not been complete just yet, but at least, Jackie, the scoreboard is starting to reflect more the map that we're playing.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It looked like Xenex were going to be pulling out a whitewash now, but the tables have turned, and Nugga chimed in with a frag onto Shaney. Lumji gets dropped as well. He's gone for the aggressive push, and Charlie was primed and ready for it. Shiki, he's going to try his luck now as he gets behind. It's all about Ash and Ben to bide him enough time, though. Getting these frags into players, pushing straight through main. Looks like Ben will actually be going for a nice close angle. Potentially brushes past him, but oh, he will get capitalized on by HS. Mick chiming in as well as they drop Ash. It's only Shiki left, backing off once again to try hold on to his equipment for another round.
What I really liked from Shiki was how aggressive he went out of that B bomb site to gather the information, and you could tell he relayed that information to the rest of Xenex. That guys, there's literally no one at mid, no one outside of B. They must be going towards A, but Shiki, whilst doing that, was ever so little too slow. And then the guys who were defending that A-bomb site, they were already at a numerical disadvantage because of the frags that were found by United Estonia at the start of the round. They couldn't hold on and give Shiki that extra bit of time to rotate around. And one of the main reasons why it worked so well for United Estonia Smash is because they also sent a man through mid towards short. So the CTs were essentially surrounded on that A bomb site when they try to defend it. And it's so difficult when you've got AKs firing left, right, and center from all angles. There's only so many hiding spots you can pick as a CT, and you just get overwhelmed eventually. But here we go. It's even Steven, finally, at 6-all the score.
So let's see how this one will go down. Of course, the AKs and the AWP still in play on the UE Smash side. Meanwhile, over on Team Xenex, not a lot to work with, just one M4, but it's not going to matter. Ash showing how you use that 5-7, shuts down HS. Nugga and Mick also chiming in, though, as Ash gets dropped and Lumji falls to his death.
To avenge the death of his teammates. He's dealt quite a bit of damage, and if you take a look on the right-hand side, Charlie, MCK, and Nugga are pretty much bleeding to death, but they will still somehow survive. Shiki forced to pull out of B, and again for the third round in a row, we find cheeky Shiki saving his weapon, and again, it's the right decision from him, but not much he can do. And we can see on the scoreboard, Xenex won 6 in a row, and now United Estonia, they said anything you can do, we can do better, and they've only gone and won 7 in a row. Yeah,
and it looks like they're not stopping anytime soon. Straight driving force coming out from UE Smash here, just completely ripping through anything Xenex can put up. It's a flip side of what we saw in the first 6 rounds. It's a complete role reversal here.
Where did they find him? Just how like they found him when he was trying to save the AWP. those smirks on the faces of United Estonia Smash, and even when they were 6-0 down, they still looked positive, Jackie. Their heads didn't drop. And as much as Counter-Strike is a game of, being a solid aimer physically, you also need to be a strong player mentally, and that's exactly what's allowed United Estonia, along with some nice crisp headshots, to get themselves back into this game.
Early aggressive mid-control coming out from UE Smash here. Now got charging out, trying to do some damage onto Shane. That nade absolutely ripping through all of his hit health there as he goes down to 50 hit points. Ash trying to gain vent control here. Doesn't want Nugget to be able to slip through onto that B-bomb site. Slightly backs off now though. We'll hear that vent pop.
Xenex will be aware they have given away the mid control to United Estonia Smash. Ben is going to be holding mid from this quad area, but look who's waiting for him. It's HS in A main. Ben got surrounded as his teammate fell too, and now Nugget will hear the rotations coming in from mid. But Shiki, talking about rotations, he goes massive on the rotation, sprays down 2 United Estonia players, and suddenly it's a 2 versus 2. Bomb has finally been planted over onto A. Shiki gets a 3rd for himself this round, and Charlie, can he clutch this round? That is the question.
He's going to have to go big here. They need to get this one under his belt. Face there, spots where the players are. He's completely aware of what's going on. It's just about his natural tools, and he hasn't been able to do it. Cheeky Shiki chiming in with the frag onto Charlie. And we're going to tie things up at 7-7.
Oh man, it just makes you wonder if Charlie had maybe made that peak like a second earlier. He could have perhaps caught Lumji pushing in from A main, and then he would have been in a 1 versus 1 battle, and it would have been a totally different firefight. But at least it's positive to see that Team Xenex aren't down and out just yet. They are going to rack up another round on this CT side, and it's been back and forth after that interesting sort of period of time where we saw 6 rounds go to Xenex and 6 rounds go directly right afterwards consecutively to Smash. But it does seem like B is going to be our final destination for the final round of this first half.
That return to the older aggressive B play, but Lumji returning to his favorite position, known as Lumji, holding the angle, ready for the push to come out. The smokes and flashes will flood into the site, and he gets 1 frag, but that's all he's getting tonight. HS says no more and shuts him down. Ash gets dropped as well, and it is now a 4-on-3, railing away. You see Shiki losing his head. Dan and Shaney, the last 2 surviving members, 1 from each end, pushing into the site. Can they do it, Kyanite?
Well, they had no idea that Shaney was coming from behind, but Fetz definitely knows that now. And now Ben, in a 1 versus 4, pretty much needs to try and replicate the same situation that Shaney pulled off early on, but it's not going to happen. And it's hard to believe that, so many rounds ago, we were highlighting the fact that Shaney was on 17 frags. And we played almost 10 more, not 10 more rounds, about, how many has it been, like 8 rounds? 8, 9 rounds?
He's only got 1 frag. Shaney had 17 frags.
So there you go, 9 rounds.
It's crazy to think tables have turned there, and now jumping into the second half, both teams fairly even with a 8-7 scoreline. Not too bad for either side there really on a map like Cash. So let's see how this one's going to go. Pistol round will be important as ever though. Very heavy A stack coming out. Turned into a push now as they charge through 2 through door, 2 through main. Ash is primed and ready for this though. In a nice little angle, gets into the crossfire. MCK with him leading the charge, trying to take him down. Firing vaguely near him. He finally connects it. Turns it into a 2-piece as well as he drops Lumji.
Play from MCK, but Shaney, Shiki and Ben aren't down and out just yet. They will live to fight another day. Shiki makes it a double, and he's going to go searching for more. MCK gets his 3rd as he pops off the face of Ben. And now, all pressure on the shoulders of Shiki. This round could be massive in terms of a tilting point. He's going to pick up the bomb, but he doesn't realize that HS is actually behind him. Shiki's going to turn around, but he still can't get the kill. He's going to have to run away, but HS chases him, and HS wins the round. 9-7 just about. So unlucky for Shiki, but I felt for a second he was just about going to be able to run away with that bomb and plant it on B.
So close, just slightly clipping the back of his left foot there as he tried to scurry his way towards that B-bomb site. So unfortunate. Xenex though, they're not going to be giving up. Looks like they're going to be wanting to go completely shock and awe. The Tech 9s are in play. 2 flashes, 1 smoke and armor on Lumji, charging straight towards that A site, and fortune has favored them. Nugget the only man playing there this time around. Very close towards Forklift though. He could still do an awful lot of damage.
And win himself an awful lot of money. Manages to spray down these Xenex players. Only armor on Lumji, which is an interesting decision. It might maybe point to the force by Nugga, gets 2. Vets as well wants to join in on the action. And he will get 3 consecutive kills near the toxic barrels. 10-7. And Team Xenex now, no money in the bank, so they got to try and save up for the next round, which will be the first gun round. United Estonia Smash more than happy to stick to the weapons they've currently got.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, much like a rundown fairground, there's just not a lot to go on for Team Xenex right now. They're going to have a real hard think about what they want to do in this round. Taking it a little bit slower than last time around. Heading towards that B bomb site. Shiki going in to try to sell the idea of a potential A push once again. Keep Nugga on that A site for a little bit longer whilst his teammates get ready to go for this execute on that B bomb site.
So Xenex have left one person in Shiki towards the door area, who's probably, with that smoke of his, going to try and maybe smoke off the door, try and fake what he can of the A bomb site. He's actually walked out onto A, but we're not interested in A at the moment. Shiki gets a kill, and MCK, well, his position's going to have to change now, Mick. As he forced that rotation in, did Shiki, thanks to getting that kill. But I don't think they can get the bomb down, and they won't do in the end. It was a really nice idea from Xenex. I mean, for people who aren't too familiar with the game, the main aim for Xenex there was just to brute force and force as well as they can the bomb to get planted on B. It was never a round that Xenex were going to win. They had no armor, no weapons to utilize. If they'd planted that bomb on B and lost that round, they all going into this round would have gone an extra $800 each.
Yeah, which could have been spent on potential equipment like
Exactly.
flashbangs and smokes, and that's really the difference. It's not going to matter too much though. As you can see, they do have a lot of utility this time around. But let's see how they're going to choose to use that Shiki. Going for a little mid smoke over here. Just line that up so he can potentially smoke off a bit of mid. Get himself an extra little bit of a defense as they smoke out. Smoke will be going up shortly. Nick though, he's there to try and stop any potential push. Very focused on vent in case they do try to go towards that B bomb site, but A is where things are about to go down. Charging straight out of main. Nugga has to do some damage, runs into Ben and gets his head lopped clean off. Vet's chiming in though, turns it into the 2Ks, he drops Shaney. Ash does chime in with the counterplay though, and it is a 2-on-2. Ash is so low and he's going to get that bomb down. Safe plant. Charlie, the last man standing, the AWPer.
Making his way in from CT spawn. Oh, somehow Mirror. Oh my god, Charlie through the smoke with the AWP. What's that through the wall? And Charlie will clutch! What have we just seen? How on earth did he just do that? And he shrugs his shoulders. All in a day's work for Charlie. And Xenex.
That was unreal.
I don't know, man. That was swag to the top level.
It was just the reaction. Yeah, standard.
All in a day's work, boys. All in a day's work.
This is crazy. I mean, I don't understand how we've gone from Xenex just seeming unstoppable, Shaney just blowing everyone away round after round, to UE just coming in here and just smashing their opponents like their name says.
What a play from Charlie. And going back to our friend Shaney, he needs 9 more kills by the looks of things to win the Betway. Not 9 more kills, sorry, it's HS who needs 9 more kills to win the Betway 30 box challenge. Talking about Betway, go check them out. The odds appearing on the left-hand side of your screen so far if you want to put money on this game. It's a very tense game at the moment. Honestly, if Xenex win this one, things could sway in either direction. Ben and one of the United Estonia Smash players exchanging glimpses at mid, but it seems like it's going to be Lumji to lead the charge alongside Shaney towards B, but Vets is ready and waiting, but not anymore. He's going to get massacred. And MCK and Nugga now, the last men left standing. MCK, Mick gets 1 kill, but still, very, very tough situation for United Estonia, this 3 versus 2.
It's going to be hard for him to do much. Nugga with that MP7 in hand. Aware of the invents, but doesn't quite catch Shiki, and he will shut him down. Last man standing. He's got the M4. He's not in a fantastic spot to retake the site. He's going to be aware of what's going on, and he will opt to just back off to head towards Connector and just hold out. Potentially find an exit frag if any overly confident Ts will roam through CT spawn and he can lop their heads off, but he will just hold for the time being. Yeah,
and winning that round, you know, gives Team Xenex another gateway back into this game. It's not over and out just yet for them. He doesn't really mind Mick giving away that round because they built up a bit of a buffer. There's 4 rounds between both sides, and what we might now see is maybe either a force buy coming out from United Estonia Smash, or just them to really hold on to things and sacrifice one player on only pistols. But that's actually what they've decided to do. They've decided to force buy. It's HS who's going to play things with only a P250 in hand. But if United Estonia Smash can get an early kill, HS would then be able to maybe pick up an AK-47 off one of the terrorists. So solid start from them.
Xenex actually getting tagged with the AWP there through the smoke. Very low now, only 11 HP left on him. Ben, a little bit low there as well. He has been able to get the frag onto Mick. Fetch coming in with a kill onto Shiki though. HS looking to find one himself as well. Over by B, where there could be a player potentially in some room. That will be Lumji. And the bomb just holding out. Trying to find his way through vents to go and assist his teammate, but he's got a lot of pressure. Ben is not going to be bothered by that though, as he completely blows Fets away and gives them an advantage in this round.
3 versus 4. Bomb currently waiting patiently at mid on the back of Shaney. It does seem like B is going to be the target where HS is going to be waiting. He has to dodge and dive around. That Molotov is being dinked down himself, but he's going to try and hide behind these boxes and run down the clock to allow the rest of his teammates to rotate in. Charlie is unreal at the moment, going for random no-scopes through the smoke. That's his second smoke kill so far. So let's keep a quick eye on him. Nuggets coming in from the upper part of this B bomb site to try and retake things. And if they can drop Shaney on the bomb site, then who knows what might happen.
Is able to take him down through the wall, drops into the site, the backup of his teammate Charlie as well. This could be huge. Ben though, completely destroying him, railing him down. Only 22 HP left, trades out that AWP to an AK, taps the bomb to try and bait them out, but they won't be facing just yet, aware that he's probably not sticking it, risking it. He won't grab that AWP and probably just try to scurry away and save, but Ben will not allow him, takes him down, and Xenex finally starting to find their footing again.
Yeah, about time too. We know, again, we said this early on, that individually they're very capable players, but this was what Xenex wanted. Win 2 in a row, force United Estonia Smash to lose 2 in a row, break that economy they built up on the CT side and force them down onto an eco. And that is exactly what has happened. They only have pistols now, so you'd expect Xenex to really pull this one out of the bag, but we can see what's going on here from United Estonia. They've left only the decoy over towards A, and things could genuinely really kick off here towards B. Ash gets 2, while Charlie and HS lift the fight on just about, but Shiki will terminate the final player. In the end there, the main difference, Jackie, was the fact that Xenex had them AK-47s, but on an eco round like that, for United Estonia Smash to kill 3 out of 5 players, very good return for them.
It's crazy, and that's the thing. That was so quick, so many frags, trade by trade. It was insane to watch. I don't know what's just occurred there. I mean, we're just seeing some of the craziest, just wacky plays come out. Some of the just oddest stuff you'd ever expect to see in a match of CS today.
Fets is going to find a double kill with his M4A4. Charlie looked to fight on at mid, but unfortunately had his head chopped off. But Xenex not really rushing things. Bomb still left in T-spawn, trying to just sniff out how this defense is set up, but credit where it's due to Lumji. He somehow managed to make his way up mid, straight into vents, and now he has B control. So that's why we can quickly see the Xenex players rotating here.
Yeah, they've been able to get in, but Fett slipped his way back onto the site, and it's a nice angle to prepare for Lumji pushing out. Just depends if he'll be able to catch sight of them, or if they'll catch sight of him first. Spot Shiki, takes him down. Evens up things into a 1 or 2 as they push onto the site, trying to get another one, but he won't be able to. Ash rips him apart. Lumji gets one onto Nugger as well, and Mick is the last man standing. He's in that upper position. 2 players very low though, Lumji and Ash. They've not got a lot of life left. Potentially, if he goes for this, he could rail them through the smoke. Lumji gets dropped, and it is a 1-on-1.
He knows the final player has to be somewhere around this bomb site because it must have been the player who planted the bomb. But Ash, oh no, he cannot hide! Mick will find him and hunt him down and win the round for United Estonia Smash. What a round from him. Xenex did ever so well with Lumji, the first man in, to take control of that B bomb site and plant. But in the end, the 2 players who were left over trying to protect that planted bomb over towards the B bomb site were just far too low on HP.
It's just crazy. Just really is. They were so low. The smoke there, he thought he could just slip across, try to get himself in a better position. He was just caught, railed through it by Mick. It's beautiful stuff to see him going for that little bit of a pre-fire. But look at this. Everyone trying to boost into mid, but they're just offering themselves to Mick one after one. They do finally shut him down though. Ash is the able aim up to rip his head off. Oh! What is that? The crisp level aim there. Ash going huge. Fett, see you later.
That was sexy. Not easy to do either. Anyways, let's see if he can replicate it. We've got HS over towards B by himself. Charlie, the Lone Ranger, looking to shut down mid. He just about spots Ash and gets a kill on him as well. And again, Charlie's been immense so far through the smokes, dealing damage onto Shaney. He's going to go to mid, pick up the bomb, and by the looks of things, take it to B. And that should be the entry towards B, because Lumji got a kill, but little did Shaney realize that HS is still waiting for him there. Shaney pushes mid, drops Nugger, and now it's a battle of guts, a battle of wits. It's a 1 versus 1. HS knows exactly what's going to be coming, but Shaney needs to get his running shoes on and find somewhere safe to plant this bomb over on A.
Yeah, planting it for main here. That's a beautiful plant. He can get away using the smoke to try and force him. A little bit of confusion, but he peeks short, and the one bullet from HS, he's destroyed him, and that's another round on the board for UE Smash, taking it to 14. They are not giving this away.
They're not, and Xenex, they look gobsmacked. Can't believe what's quite happening, but let's wait and see whether Shiki can rally the troops. Obviously, we already covered earlier on, Jackie, how much this means to Xenex to hold on to the title that they won last time round. We are going to have a quick pause, but obviously, you know, we keep highlighting the fact that Xenex won the first season of the ESL UK Premiership, but it was with a very, very different team.
Of course.
Obviously, it was Shiki,
Yeah,
Lumji.
Shiki, Pulse, Rattlesnake, Mole, and Lumji. Yeah.
And for, you know, some people might not be too familiar with Rattlesnake, Mole, and Pulse, but I'm sure most people watching who aren't familiar with them will have probably seen them beat Renegades at the recent event in London as part of Easy Skins.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing, you know, you had some really high quality players there that have, of course, departed from the team, now in Easy Skins doing that stuff, whereas Cheeky, he stayed behind, stayed with Xenex for a while.
Kept Lumji with him as well.
Yeah, put this new team together, bringing Ash, Ben and Shaney in, you know, following this, of course, playing previously under a different name, and towards the end of the season, that organization left them. They've made their return to Xenex now to try and keep the title going for Team Xenex, you know, flying that flag high. But it is a very different lineup. We've seen a lot of cool stuff from these guys, though. It's not as if, you know, that lineup is vastly terrible. It's just, compared to what we saw, they've lost a lot of really experienced players coming into this now, and with Shiki taking over as the caller from, of course, Rattlesnake in the old Xenex lineup, that's a really big change.
What do you think Shiki's saying to the rest of his troops at the moment? Obviously, we know he's quite a vocal guy, and he's probably being pretty vocal at the moment.
I mean, right now it could potentially just even be about the confidence, just trying to get people to reinvigorate themselves, just be like, look, guys, it's all right. We've only been making a few mistakes. It's been coming down to hairline things that have cost us to lose these rounds. I mean, it really has. He's just trying to get them back on point. But I mean, if we look over here at UE Smash, you can tell they're just having fun. They've enjoyed themselves. And we've seen it with some of the frags they've been whipping out. I mean, Charlie, when he somehow landed a jumping headshot through a smoke, just randomly going for it. These boys have just been proving the stuff they do online, they can still do here at the ESL UK Premiership Season 2 playoffs live from MCM in London.
Proving them haters wrong, I guess. Anyone wondering who the United Estonia Smash manager or coach behind him is? Good friend of mine, Gex, goes by the name of Alex nowadays. Most recently, the coach of Nerd Rage.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joel's the King. But yeah, so you reckon Xenex, after this pause, they're going to work a bit of Fnatic magic, or do you think that is it?
Potentially, we can see them come back into this. They are one of those teams, as I said before, that is very heavily emotion. Of course, a lot of UK teams are. If something gets to you and you crumble, it really does rip apart the core of the team. But with Shiki behind the driving wheel, if he can really just say, look, guys, forget about it. Let's just go. Let's just do some damage. I feel like this could reinvigorate him enough to really just go in now, lay down the law, and spice things up a little bit.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if that piece of beauty from Charlie isn't on front page Reddit by the time this game ends.
I mean, we've got to cast that mind back to the Shaney clutch as well, though. That was unreal.
It really was. So I guess it was Charlie, you know, getting revenge for trying to get that final kill with only a Glock. But what a game. I mean, I said I expected an amazing game on our hands, and I honestly have not been disappointed.
This is, it's been so adrenaline-fueled. It's crazy. The shock and all-style plays we've seen coming out from these guys, it's just the high octane. It's absolutely wild.
I mean, obviously he's a long time, you know, commentator for the UK Premiership. Obviously, I commentated the first season as well. For anyone who's not too familiar with what happened in the first season, United Estonia were wrecking teams left, right and centre. And then when it came to the LAN finals, they sort of dodged it and we were all disappointed. So I'm really buzzing to see them finally make their way down here to London and show us what they're truly capable of.
Actually, it's the fact they've turned up and tried.
Oh, Charlie!
Oh, Charlie again!
Bit my finger with that AWP. He definitely bit their finger. Double kill. He's going to win the collateral award as well, thanks to Betway. And hero there, this guy is on fire.
30 bomb, make a big deal.
Now that we've got another collateral, let's see who can get the 30 bomb to come up next. Xenex falling like flies. Lumji, especially if Ash hits the deck, should really be looking to hold on to this M4A4. The main problem is that he is in enemy territory. It's going to be very difficult for him to hold on to it. Just hiding in checkers at the moment, Jack.
Look at this crossfire though from Mick and Charlie, primed and ready, locked and loaded for them to try and take this B bomb site. Straight into the crosshairs of Charlie and he shuts him down. This man is unstoppable with an AWP. He wants to go for the 4K, but he will allow Mick to claim the frag, shuts down Ash and gets that 15th round on the board. And this has been a spectacle to watch. But they still have cash on Xenex. It's not over yet, Kyanite. Potentially, Xenex can still find a crack and work their way back in.
They can. What we need to point out now, HS, 26 kills. If he can get a 4K this round, then he might be able to hit that all-important 30 mark. Or if Xenex win this one, which means the game will go on, then HS might edge ever so closer to it. But here we go. B is the target for Team Xenex. Are they going to fall or will they stay? Apparently they're going to stay. Lumji and Shaney both getting kills. Smoke's being dropped down towards CT and nades flying in towards the upper area. Rotation is trying to come in for United Estonia, but the bomb will get planted. And I don't think I can see Team Xenex losing this one. And because of that small sort of barrier that United Estonia built up, they don't really even need to have to go for this.
They don't have to worry. That's the thing. They know potentially here, the worst that could happen is Xenex are able to pick up enough rounds to force it to go into overtime. And that is very far away. Even if they claim this round, still 4 more rounds that they have as a buffer. So they're not going to risk it, charge in, throw away 3 rifles, 3 sets of armor, and a flash, when they can hold on to it, bring it into the next round, and give themselves even more of a chance to get the rounds there. They only need 1 round to win this game, so it'd just be foolish of them to go for it right now.
I think Mick may have heard these footsteps, but he's not going to try and intercept the United Estonia Smash players. In the end, stop them from saving those AK-47s. But this game at the moment is going right down to the wire.
Yeah, it really is. It's been crazy. Some of the juiciest stuff I've ever seen coming out from either side, and it's, I mean, it really has just been amazing.
So, 3 players heading towards B. Interesting mix buy coming out from UV Smash as well. Not really a mix buy, it's trying to complement what Mick saved. And it seems like Xenex, I mean, let's be honest, most of their success has been towards B. And that's exactly where they're going at the moment. Lumji, first man, who's all eyes on it. Little does he realise how close Fetz actually is, who is going to get caught out with that. For Mass, he lands a headshot, but the nade will finally finish him off. Jackie, it seems like Xenex are going to pull out of B now, go back to mid and try and go elsewhere.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, we are going to have to switch channels here from the stream back to the main ESL UK CSGO channel. So if you want to carry on to see the exciting conclusion of this game, switch over to there, as we'll be changing channels very shortly for any of you guys watching at home. Meanwhile, if you're watching at the event, let's see how this one's going to go down. They're on the A site. Charlie trying to chime in, but Ben will completely rip him apart. Shaney and co. They want this A site, and they will not give it up with ease. Mick and HS, the last 2 men standing. HS, no fear, charges through the smoke.
Oh, hello! HS! Oh, he wants them 30 kills, doesn't he? And now Mick, in this 1 versus 2, turns it into a 1 versus 1. And he's going to go for the defuse as well. Flash going down, and Shiki will just about dodge it and cannot stop the bomb from being defused. And the question is, does Mick have enough time to defuse? He most certainly does. What a way to end things. I think HS is going to be a little bit disappointed. He hasn't quite managed the 30 kills thanks to Mick. Yeah, he's going to be saying to Mick right now, Mick, Come on, mate. But what a match we just witnessed, honestly. Some fantastic play from Charlie. Fantastic play all around from players from both teams. And of course, Shaney with that 4 versus 1 clutch. A pleasure to watch. And it just really goes to show that, you know, even though some people say UKCS, really, we do have some very skilled players that put on some